Surfing and meditation is a lifestyle. Instead of just sitting one-on-one and doing your normal typical therapy, I wanted to include something that I loved, that being surfing, and getting residents, getting people out of a therapy room, out onto the beach.
It's called surf therapy, and that's exactly what it is. I mean, it really is therapeutic. It may sound kind of cheesy to say that, but it's the truth.
Surfing is probably right along the lines of sitting down with my therapist and talking. It just gets us out of our head. You know, we sit in groups all day talking about recovery, talking about our problems, talking about our past, and it brings up a lot of stuff. And surfing and meditating is an outlet for that.
The therapeutic aspect is so great. I can be, you know, all the stresses of life can just be bearing down on me, and I can just be feeling tense, and I always know that I can go surf and I can escape that stuff in a healthy way.
Surfing and meditation is a great way to center and to get out of the conversation and just be with me.
I get out of my own head when I play music, and now I get out of my own head when I surf.
Surfing relieves all my pressure and tensions of life, and then I try to meditate more often and to incorporate surfing with it. It's probably one of the best releases that I have going at this immediate time. Thank you. Thank you.
I've never been surfing before, and I always wanted to go.
Anybody can do it at any point, and it's just a point of feeling confident.
Just like that. That's all I want you to practice doing. Just in one motion. Good. That's really, really good. Go away. Good.
I've seen residents who were deathly afraid of going in the water.
I was petrified of the ocean.
I know it can be very fearful, and I would just say try it. You're not going to lose anything by trying it.
If you don't try something that may be a little uncomfortable at first, how are you ever supposed to grow as a person?
They took me out every week slowly, you know, it took me out, and I was in tears, like hysterical. And now I go right out, and I'm still scared. I'm scared all the time. I'm scared. But part of what I get out of it is overcoming those fears.
Your self-esteem will be raised, your self-confidence, your endorphins will be firing off like crazy. You're going to get a sense of natural high that you're not going to need, that you received from drugs.
As addicts, people have a certain set way. They're not very disciplined. And to wake up at 5:30 to be at the beach by 6, you're disciplining. So first and foremost, you're starting off your day, you're disciplining yourself, and you're taking your behaviors and you're changing them.
When you meditate, you're learning to just be present in the moment. And surfing is similar because when you're surfing, you're forced to be in the present.
It's a form of self-discipline, and it kind of puts structure to the program. And You know, it has all the benefits of, you know, relieving stress, helping quiet your mind, centering yourself before you paddle out.
I say, let's get out in the water. It's about that time. I leave my stress on the sand. I'm out there, I don't think about, I'm totally in the moment. I don't think about anything else.
It's pretty clear to me when I'm in the ocean that I ain't in charge. And not only that, but not only just accepting that I'm not in charge, but reveling in it. And once I get in that space and I can enjoy what's happening right then, I have the best chance of actually standing up and going somewhere.
Well, it's like you really have to let go and like leave yourself at the mercy of the ocean and work with it as opposed to trying to run it.
If you get crashed by a big wave, you're powerless. There's no way to stop that wave. And if you fight it, it's futile. So it's kind of like that big wave is kind of like my addiction. You know, and for years and years and years, I tried to fight that addiction, and it didn't really help. But the second I let go, surrender, realize my powerlessness, not only will I physically survive, but I can also mentally be a little bit more stress-free.
A huge part of recovery is achieving serenity. And it's hard to be a part of surf therapy and not get some serenity.
When you walk into the water and there's 20 people next to you holding surfboards after meditating for 20 minutes, you get more high than any drug you could ever put into your body. It's a high, it's a community, it's a feeling of one, togetherness.
Lining up with a group of people that you have like a really close bond with and having that community element is something like so healing and so amazing.
Come on, surf therapy brings us together in ways I didn't know were possible.
The people that surf and do the meditation with Andrew, we're a family. We really, truly care about each other.
And just being a part of that group, I mean, the energy in that group of feeling like they're a part of something and continually doing something and committing to something, I think it's probably hard to find a replacement for that.
What's beautiful is seeing people turn, like I did, turn frustration into something productive, something positive.
Mike, is that how you do it?
I felt like an outsider for a good part of my life. And at Surf Therapy, we're really like a small family. We go out together. It's like a community within a community.
There's a debriefing at the end of Surf Therapy about what their thoughts on the day were, you know, and automatically you just become part of the circle. You know, you can't sit there alone. You know, you have to be a part of the community.
And God.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
All right.
As much as I love surfing and I love meditating, I love watching the reactions of people, guys and girls who have just got out of being incarcerated and who are sitting there with this just big grin on their face.
Better than jail?
And a lot of people say, God, I haven't been up and seen the sunrise sober since I was, 6 years old, if ever. They're so used to being high on drugs when the sun comes up that that's a whole new experience.
This is a cornerstone in my recovery for sure.
Yeah, I love surfing now. I look forward to it every day.
Surfing and meditation is a lifestyle that people taking care of their body and taking care of their mind will translate, for years. And people surf until their 80s. When you find that love of catching a wave and being in the water and meditating, all these things you can do for the rest of your life.
You gotta go. You gotta go.